What's up guys, this is Shan Heather, and in this video we are going to do a gaming performance test of OnePlus 11 5G smartphone by playing few of the most high-end heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting. We will also monitor the battery performance and whether we are going to face any heating issue or not. But before we start, if you are new to this channel, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. So for this testing purpose, we have set the screen refresh rate to high, the battery performance mode is set to high performance, and we will use the games app to play all of these games on the pro gamer mode. And right now the battery percentage is 49. So these are the games we got today here. So first of all, let's start with Injustice 2. So you can see that we have set the pro gamer mode to play all of these games, and right now the temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. So let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So the volume is a bit high. Here you can see the system status. So we are getting just 60 FPS here while playing Injustice 2 on OnePlus 11 5G. Even though this game supports up to 120 FPS, that means that Injustice 2 is not fully compatible with our OnePlus 11 5G here.
Playtime is over.
But the graphics quality is great and there is no frame drop, no lagging. The 3D graphics rendering is also quite nice, as you can see here.
Give in to me. Your move, dirtbag.
Strength flows through me.
So everything was nice and smooth while playing Injustice 2 on OnePlus 11. The graphics quality was brilliant. The only drawback is that it does not support 120 FPS still when we are playing Injustice 2 here on OnePlus 11, but most probably with a future update this problem will be resolved. And after playing Injustice 2, the battery percentage moved to 48 and the temperature is 33 degrees Celsius. So let's close Injustice 2, and now it's time to play the next game, and that's Call of Duty Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of Call of Duty Mobile, you can see by default very high is selected for the graphics quality and high for the frame rate. I can select very high frame rate with very high graphics quality. I can also select max with very high. If I select ultra, then the graphics quality is directly going to low. So the maximum possible graphics setting combination is ultra with low and very high with max. So I will play Call of Duty Mobile on both of these settings to see how much FPS we are going to get. So first of all, let's just start with very high graphics quality and max frame rate. And here you can see that we have downloaded the HD resource pack for the HD graphics quality.
We're losing this fight.
So you can see that we are getting around 60 FPS here in the FPS meter. And that's pretty nice for sure. The gameplay is very smooth and the graphics quality is really impressive.
Tango down! Changing mag, cover me.
Graphics quality is brilliant. If you have a look on the ground, the smoke and everything,
Target down.
the shadowing effect when the bullets are hitting the metal sheet, it's so good. Lots of detail here, as you can see.
Enemy down.
If you look here on the wall, it's so good.
Reloading, cover me. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Target down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Changing mag.
And we are constantly getting 60 FPS here.
Target down. Enemy down. Hardpoint lost. Enemy airstrike incoming. Careful. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Friendly XS-1 client is landing. Hardpoint is ours.
So as you can see, there is no frame drop, no lagging, the graphics quality is brilliant, and we are constantly getting 60 FPS here
Locked down.
while playing Call of Duty Mobile. The graphics quality is just brilliant.
Hard capture. XS-1 Goliath has been destroyed. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Enemy airstrike incoming. Careful. Let's go. Targets in sight. Tango down. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Capture the objective. Reloading, cover me. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Pick it up, team. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound.
And here we go. So you can see that the gameplay was really smooth at 60 FPS, so there was no frame drop, no lagging, Everything was nice and smooth while playing Call of Duty Mobile on OnePlus 11 5G on the highest possible graphics setting. Now I'm going to change the graphics quality a bit and we will see whether we are going to get better than 60 FPS or not. So I have selected the ultra frame rate with low graphics quality and let's play the game one more time. So now we are getting 90 FPS as you can see in the FPS meter, and the graphics quality is still very nice. If you have a look on the costume of the character at the ground, the cracks on the ground, the shadowing effect, it's pretty solid even at the lowest graphics quality. So good.
It's too close. Fight harder. Hardpoint locked down.
So we are constantly getting 88 FPS, 89 FPS. Gameplay is pretty smooth.
Stealth chopper inbound. UAV online. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Target down. Hardpoint lost. Time to lead. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. UAV online. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
So as you can see, we are getting 88 FPS, 86 FPS most of the time, and there is no frame drop or lagging. Everything is nice and smooth
Hostiles have a hardpoint.
while playing this game here on our OnePlus 11 5G.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Sentry gun deployed. Hardpoint locked down.
And the graphics quality is still pretty solid.
Friendly swarm activated. Stealth chopper on standby. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Friendly nuke has been launched. Friendly nuke has been launched. Swarm activated. UAV online. Friendly napalm deployed.
So I'm just gonna leave it here because you can see that we are getting more than 60 FPS now. It's 85, 88 FPS, 89 FPS most of the time. The graphics quality is still brilliant. All of the effects and all, it's so good. And here you can see that the battery percentage moved to 45 now and the temperature is 36 degrees Celsius.
Hostiles
So
have captured the hardpoint.
let's leave it now. Let's close it. And now it's time to play the next game, and that's going to be the Asphalt 9. So here in the graphics setting of Asphalt 9, you can see we have selected the high graphics quality and the 60 FPS mode is enabled as well. So let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So the graphics quality is looking brilliant. If you have a look on this rock here on the side or the ground, the cracks, it's so good, very realistic, and it's looking so nice. If you have a look on the cars as well, once again, if you have a look on the ground, it's amazing, lots of detail. And if you have a look on the FPS meter, you can see we are getting 58 FPS, close to 60. The graphics quality is amazing. So everything was nice and smooth, graphics quality was brilliant, and we were getting constantly more than 55 FPS while playing Asphalt 9 on our OnePlus 11 5G here. And here you can see now the battery percentage moved to 44 and the temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. So let's go back from here, let's close Asphalt 9, and now it's time to play the next game, and that's going to be Dead Trigger 2. So here in the game setting of Dead Trigger 2, you can see by default high graphics quality is selected and FPS is at 60. I cannot select higher than 60 FPS even if I select the low graphics quality, and this game supports up to 120 FPS. So once again, as you can see, just like Injustice 2, Dead Trigger 2 is not fully compatible with OnePlus 11, and the maximum FPS you will get for now at least is 60 only instead of up to 120 FPS. So let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So here in the FPS meter you can see we are getting 60 FPS, but the graphics quality is looking very nice. If you have a look once again on the environment, the 3D graphics rendering is also quite nice. So you can see we are constantly getting 60 FPS, there is no frame drop or lagging. Everything is nice and smooth while playing Dead Trigger 2 here. The only problem is that we are getting only 60 FPS even though this game is capable of running up to 120 FPS. Also, if you have a look on these zombies, the graphics quality is really good.
What do we have here?
And here we go. So you can see that still the graphics quality was pretty solid. Gameplay was very smooth while playing it on the highest possible graphics setting. We were just getting 60 FPS, that's all. And after playing Dead Trigger 2, the battery percentage moved to 42 and the temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. So let's close Dead Trigger 2. Now it's time to play the last game for today, and that's the PUBG Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of PUBG Mobile, you can see by default HD graphics is selected and high frame rate. I can select HDR graphics, Ultra HD as well. With Ultra HD, Ultra frame rate is available. If I select HDR, then I can select extreme frame rate as well. And if I go to smooth, then 90 FPS mode is getting enabled, just like Call of Duty Mobile. So I will play the game on the highest possible graphics setting, that's Ultra HD with Ultra, and then I will play PUBG Mobile on smooth with 90 FPS to see how much difference we are going to get in terms of generated FPS. So let's start it. So we are getting 40 FPS here on the Ultra HD graphics quality, and it is really impressive. If you have a look on the ground once again, you can see how much detail we are getting on the ground, on the rock, the 3D graphics rendering on this broken part of the plane's wing, I think. And also if you have a look on the grass here, lots of detail, and the shadowing effect is also good. If you have a look on the shoulder pad here of the character, you can see how the light is reflecting and how the shadow is changing when I'm changing the camera angle. So this is quite impressive for sure. So once again, you can have a look on the graphics quality. It's so nice, lots of detail in everything. And we are getting 39-40 FPS most of the time here. So you can see there is no frame drop, no lagging, and we are constantly getting around 40 FPS here while playing on the highest possible graphics setting. Once again, if you have a look on these rocks here, great amount of details, very impressive. and we are getting 40 FPS constantly as well. So not much action is happening where I have landed, but you should be getting the idea about the gaming capability of the device, that it can run at least on 40 FPS on the highest possible graphics setting, as you can see here. So I'm just gonna leave it here, close it, and let's play it again on the 90 FPS mode. So now I'm going to select the smooth graphics quality and the 90 FPS frame rate mode, and now let's play the game. So as you can see here in the FPS meter, now we are getting 90 FPS and the gameplay is super smooth. As you can see, the graphics quality is still pretty solid, not as great as the last time. A slight pixelation is there. If you have a look on the closer look on
Good luck,
the
mates.
objects, for example, this stone is blurry, same goes here. The grass and the ground as well, it's not as with details like the last time, but the gameplay is very smooth. So once again you can see it's very smooth here, and we are getting 89 FPS. So as you can see, we are constantly getting 90 FPS. So there is no frame drop or lagging is happening. We are constantly getting 90 FPS, as you can see. So you can see we are constantly getting 90 FPS. I'm just gonna leave the game here. Just wanted to give you an idea that if you're going to play PUBG Mobile on OnePlus 11 5G, then how good or bad it will be in terms of performance. And as you can see, we were able to get 90 FPS here on PUBG Mobile easily without facing any issue. And after playing all of these games, the battery percentage moved to 36 and the temperature is 38 degrees Celsius. So considering the fact that we were playing all of these games on the highest possible graphics setting for more than 1 hour, that's the duration of this video recording. The battery performance is quite nice, and also the temperature management, because the temperature of the device never crossed 40 degrees Celsius and the device is pretty much at the same temperature at which we have started playing the game. Just this part in the center is slightly warm, but I guess it's because of the holding the device completely for 1 hour in hand like this. And as you can see, there was no dip in the performance because of the throttling or any heating issue while playing all of these high-end heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting on OnePlus 11 5G. So that's all for now, friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. And I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.